the 8-year cycle. On this note, I humbly call on our great party members, all our polling station executives, current and former, all
generally. I'd like to take your view on it.
Okay. Currently, I know that Ghana's economy is not doing well or it's not thriving because drastically prices of goods and services in the country have increased. Yes.
You know the prices of goods. Yes, you know when it has increased.
Because simply at school, at my canteen, a little piece of samosa that used to go for 50 pesos has now shot up to 2 cedis.
It's from 50 pesos to 2 cedis.
Yes.
Oh, that must be some cause of worry.
Yes.
And so from a young man's perspective, can you advise the government?
Okay. So my advice to the government is that they should be able to appoint competent people to state institutions, people who have skills relevant to the positions they are being given, people who have Ghana at heart. And also the government should make sure that laws and state institutions in the country work freely without any interference. And the president himself should make sure that the laws punish any corrupt practices in the country.
Na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba.
Kwanso ye ba be fa ama adwuma ba Ghana e de branche de mama wa na adwuma da biaye e kwan ye ba be fa ahwa ma Ghana manyina atumi ko school akwa akosua bibia e be boa wa na boa o man Ghana
Seni edika inabeka miaro endo miaro ejume idia inabeye miaro endo miaro obrei inabebo miaro endo miaro Asemi besini kwenwa miaro Asemi miaro Asemi besini kwenwa miaro Asemi besini kwenwa miaro Obrai besini kwenwa miaro Endo miaro Asemi besini kwenwa miaro Asemi miara Sina besini kwenwa miaro Obrai besini kwenwa miaro Endo miaro
Say, it's not say regional minister free call, national state members free call within. What they know, young government. So one penny to me, a blue frewa. Much of say win. Here we are. That's our own peninsula. And that's okay. And so why? And yes, say. So I could go for what you say. Now, or catch now, one can't be here. Silent me. So, naturally, Who can fetch it? Say, oh, the contest here. I don't know what to be about. But don't be what? What to be about? I didn't mean to be. Some friends are making a baby. Say, hey, kiss you, William Fennel. Me, I'm a call. I saw you be there. Eka. This is actually a movie. President and 826 in our frame. More London, transit over New York. Not clear. Oh, can I feel? Could you want them? Want them? Nanso asem a wo kan sunya nsa wo opani so ntine fie na safia emfo ti kora bi a me fa so a ni metimi ba ka se ke me pa je fi jobs on step down ya e do ko bi a na yako mo ja se ya to ko bi a na e de yako to pa ni bo ma wo ko a no e wa a queer man, the music is from you. Can't region, and one is still region. Yes, experiment to be education system. We are the national health system. We are the national. Aya, fail, we start all over. A regional said, we are so. About him, someone to tell not too much, and not for Yata. This was the chiefs that fighting for independence. I mean, that's on the foreground camp. I'm not going to part of Eastern region. If you can so, many region be a D. I couldn't region be a quantity of my Eastern region. The fast central boy. You know, for the Canani, then a baby. My young to a father. I am mobile. So, who know I said, one plus a what's it becoming is a free hop? Council of State member free hop. Party the end of the year, young friend go free baby for we have some money. One rationalize it. One can take it. On my reason, now, why I fast for what's my man? Yano for me, any 3 years and 3 years. Saka coffee, deep. Is that no man?
Yeah, we see for me, Chichi, will be a Majidisi in a Yamiada Roma, and a Quesiada. I say, thank God, it's a yes Sunday weekend. 9-1 will be the weekend. Say, Minya audio some few days ago. Mensaka audio, no, say, my member Modiana, member Modiana mentioned, said, no crabby were audio anymore. Now, mention say, Sebu. Audio ni ye osafoma fo ankasa nenum asem na odi atodwa nyame enim ne kure ni ampa madon sukwa mu ehu se osafoma fo no anenum asem na oni MPP fo bi na ehia ewo Eastern region chairman no a wo ka na asem chairman Kisi no me ne chairman Kisi eba na co school chairman Kisi ewo Eastern region Eastern region fo enim ne pa na de ya ase fem ewo mu no se wate nsem a osafomafo ya okae se wonte ya ma membo ne kitwe bi ne tie se wate nso de a yi wasum me be kan asem bi akiro em se enche na nsem mu na ye John Dramani mama ebe share UK kakra obedi ni holidays be 3 weeks die John Mahama ba UK eno pena metimi aka akiro mentimi nka bibia anto aso biem so ba UK be spend almost 3 weeks ewo UK free hadie what the nature Ghana and was say 2 kwan but my member audio no netie ebiem Pese utie audio no. Tie munsem. To boase, me de ben ko baby a. Just listen.
Mr. No man ko. Mr. Ko ebisa. Say, say regional minister free call. National state members free call within. What the no, yen ko baby. So one pen need to minya ebu ofre wa kwa. Much no say we here we are here. Na sa wo mpene so a, na so ka tena. And so why and yes, say ni say. So I could go for. What you say? Na o ka kire na wo kan be ya. Silent me. Say. So na kire wo ko fa kire say o be contest ya. Ya no wo afa bua. What do me kwa? What to be? Ya dia me minti me. Sabe mfrezo meka chana baby say na ile kisi de mfeno we ye mfeno mi ameko e say onya bibi e den eka si say achia na mu president en 826 no friend more London transit over New York road play o kana feel good you wa mantem say me kete be na meka wa mantem nanso asema a wo kan so nyansa wo opening so ntine fie na safia emfo dikora bi a mefa so a ni metimi kra kase ke mefa chef Charles on step water ya edokwa bi a na yeko what I say ya edokwa bi a na ede yeko dokwa ni wo ma wo ko a no ewa a prayer man tells me to move from you can't region Ghana and one is still region. Yes, experiment to be education system. We are the no national health system. We are the no national. And yeah, we start all over. A regional said, we are so. A bar in someone to tell not too much and not for Yata. This was the chiefs that are fighting for independence. I mean, that's the foreign camp. Eastern region. I'm not going to talk about part of Eastern region. If you castle, oh man, region be a D. I region be a quantity of my Eastern region. The far central boy. You know, for the Kakanani, then a baby. My young to the father. I am mobile. So, who know one assassin. What's it? The free hop. Council of State member free hop. Party the end of the year, young friend go free, baby. We have some money. One rationalize it. One can get on my reason. Now, why I fast for what's my man? Yano for me, 3 years and 3 years. Saka coffee, deep, but this no man walk.
Abusia, what the audio no? Yaw osafomafo say o make it tribal commentary. Afa nsɛm a ɔno ahyia MPP for ɛwɔ Eastern region. I hope everybody can hear me loud and clear. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope my friends and family members, my loved ones, freedom fighters, face the country conveners, movement. I'm sure our soldiers are here, both male and female. I can see Rita Nagala, Ras Kutuka, Umar, Josephine. I see Esidua. And all of you guys here, I love you guys so much. Timye. The American culture when they say, for this is not the first time one make it tribal bigotry comment to say. In 2015, he made comments like this. And then we share a MPP before. Or can I say for kissing him? Oko MPP Eastern Regional, regional chairman, chairman Kisi, some MPP or mine, a kuno rather, for many years. Now Branty person contesting. A Kufuado Busa Branty and a Branty and Timmy and your boat, and can't so person contesting. And nona or Safuma for Asia Mua. Or Tessa Branty na Famua or Quaco standing or say, only president din Komoria. I don't know one kind of crenanche and say, oh, Quaco contesting. It's a honor or on the point. The guy could have, be bold and say to the president, so, or also what a friend is saying, Akunyano, I the seat of a year MPP regional chairmanship race our Eastern region, but one year. And until Osafo was giving emphasis, I think away, no church because or no aye penny opinion in Tenefi and share massive one there M4 when you will need back at here. And the Mecca assembly about Osafo Mafu. Unnim untin or baby answer da. Unnim da. But I'll tell you. Unnim, but I'll tell you. But I'll tell you. But my mentor was I'm in church and sing. Ebi ana de unnim. Ebi mbetimi anim. But enya dodo na ne nim asem a meka. Let me put it that way. Tie me. Video na me here no. Is for us to understand say tribalism has no place in our modern democracy. Listen to me carefully. Tribal bigotry comment has no place in our modern democracy. I have told you, say, Ghana your mind back. Ama Ghana, nema 16 regions. We come together to make our country great and strong. In unity, there is strength. In unity, there is prosperity. In unity, there is advancement. In unity, there is everything good in it. So anybody that preaches separation, segregation, anybody that preaches words like to separate, to segregate, what do I say? To divide, to attempt and divide Ghanaians, such person do not have any chance to be, we don't have to give such a person chance in our multi-party democracy. Timmy, many nations are in Tokwesi or Africa is as a result of some of these tribal bigotry commentaries or Safumafu, a Meki, and our Meki, head on the tape. Now, this man, at the end, assembly no kai, where she a party for our no mudin komo, she muna no munin komo. What can the twa so say? When Ghana was gaining independence, a eastern region in Kwa, Asantemai and Kang. Asantemai Muntian ye. Se freedom fighters bat ni ka otum for na say to two. Or tiko koso. Or henia, or ponwa, ye bonidia ye buyemu. Ayana a ye Asantemai say, Sebio, ye mudu duono, any sign. A ye yura, opem so. And I say, ye may tekrema. E kasetia yura opem so. Entisa. Ye be so o yura tia se. Enkofo na wode ne ho bata wo mu no a osusu se. Wo mo ne ye baako no. San kofo no eni ne ho do. Na emum omo wo adwene bonen epo e de ma yura a oye opem so. Tiemie meka Asanteman hene. Obi a oye number one person how you close to the president Ekufuado. We Gabi Asare Ochirida Kufri wa eye Osafo Mafu TBE. We will be very close. Rebecca Ekufu, President Ekufuado and the wife. Yes, you close. But President Ekufuado is more closer to Yao Osafo Mafu. They have come far. They have traveled far in the journey, political journey. No, when it Osafo Mafu, abre enyane eno musha see. So this particular man called Yao Safumafu, whenever he speaks the ideas are what President Nanado Etrim. I mean, can't assume before 2008 election, years ago, one of our friends, yes, over contested a Eastern region, a young man, Eric, Eric Pe and America. He wanted to contest a friend is an Eastern region for MPP. But then a Kufuado, any of Safuma for no more candidate. Our Eastern region. For details, need to jump too much. I'm repaying the betuja. Name the internet near, but I hope say everything is all right. I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me see thumbs up or just say acknowledge that you can hear me. So what happened? They say a Kufuado, any yaw or Safumafo, Eshia Madame for a friend Eric. Now, almost share Eric, no. I normally two Eric and him say, Queen Samira Memoakwaba. Almost share Madame for Eric, no. I normally catch Eric say, Ebeya, MP now, person would no on train sign. Na, almost si kapudua, omodebema Eric. Na Eric, edi akwa abrochiri akwa business. Na, catch Eric say, 4x4, omodebema Eric. Eya Osafumafu, any a Kufuado, asem na making in 2008. Yebe call a 2008 election. Now, Katwa so say even onu Ekufuado, any Osafumafu, omo businesses ewo Togo, omo most of omo financial businesses no, any Ghana na emome wehi ewo Togo because they invest in what? Eye the safer, eye the foreign currency, eye safer. So they were trying to convince Eric say, one find the political ambition in Toncheng. No one just can no invest with Togo. No one forget to Ghana na Ghana there. A krone be ya and yen be ye. This is what Janet. We freedom fighters if we more. TME. Men kanina. Men cancel nina because I respect Eric. Now, Eric will be our smart guy at that time, you know. Now, the fans and the supporters are one. Now, it was huge. And Eric is so clever. Otio and painful me and he made his final decision. The final decision that Eric make here, one Jessica be will baby and free will be what because he had his own principle. Says even Kranos, I mean contesting power. I'm not going to be bought by money from Osafumafu and Ekufuado. Some of us then, we were young in politics. We were not happy with Eric. The decisions he took, so still now, one DC cannot be contested. So at the end of the day, you know, the question is say, now I say Eric ne Osafumafu ne Ekufuado. Omuntim say entiasie ya said the any hobby. The entina make us asem we. I made this asem we ba ene. I may be so ediachel. I want you to know the character of Osafo Mafu. That man is a man full of deceit, lies, and he is a tribal bigot. All that he stands for is division and nothing but unity. He does not stand for unity. He stands to divide. That is their tactics. Divide and rule. Tactics, no? No. They divide and then they rule. Because to them, no, they see themselves as the custodian of the land called Ghana. They see themselves as Ghana no belongs to them. So when they talk, they always want to make reference and say, Ghana ni your omo dia. Entienne wati say omo make a comment to say, even the fight for independence, no, a Eastern region the fighting for independence. The moment na asante man cry the omo nyeden, omo nka ho. And asante man a mo sorry a mo di MPP, mo di fra, mo di dware, mo nom, mo di son, mo di pepa mo ho, mo daso. And on suffer man for some nkanchira mo ne mo hene pon otumfo say. Yeah, ji wo man we see wo every abroni nsem no. Na mo asante man, na mo ni mo nka ho. You are nobodies. Nka ho. This is coming from Osafo Mafo. Papa Noa ono textbooks ya church not for sale. Textbooks ya church not for sale. Enso okoton ye. Emma Kofo pamo ni free in the cabinet. Kofo kachere say he does not want to see his ugly caricature face. That is the words are. Your president Kofo Eyusimano say, or you're ugly, and he has an ugly and dirty character. Say book ya church not for sale. No to me share wo man Ghana ni no ton Emma or my Ghana. Tiemie. I want you to understand. Say ubana obetien sempanoa. Yes, Sunday service a Dr. Remedy Maunwa. Aya, unkwame din sempano. Share it. Also check. Because any one call phobia. Womobana ye can semnoa. Man cha enkwechi. Mark Zongobek, Ada Roma. And the Zongobek say, Yentia on share video. What they are saying? No crana, me person otia say. Or Safuma from somewhere walking. Ube bisa say no kre wom ana no kre nim. Asante man fighting for independence and no man fighting. It is debatable. The entire what point to be said Asante man am fighting for independence no. Or no nim. Me Dr. Ren, I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty say Asante man ekun ema ye jifa hudi ana wo manko am ya jifa hudi. It's debatable. But say ebani Eastern region one. I know clearly say when Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and some members from Volta region and Greater Accra region were fighting for the independence, no? The Eastern region caucus form, led by the JB Danquest and the Oforiates, were not in support of the independence of Ghana. And also Krama JB Dankwa Ekufuado Edini Din Atone Hoso Sane Wofa. Etron krata de koma Queen Elizabeth Abetini Kurum Pahima Ahofe Nyanseni Onyan Kwada. God bless the Queen. Ekachre say independence na enzimani Kwame Nkrumah peso wajima oman Ghana ni nyina. Enye woman ni nyina na foa so enti nkebeya sankrata ono JB Dankwa etro no. Ohima Queen Elizabeth ontie na supem na ombo Kwame Nkrumah independence are all bisa ama oman Ghana because oman Ghana enye ready for independence. Some scholars are with the opinion say JB wrote this particular letter because he felt the need to say so we be independence esa abrofo no na de hye ne nsa edi Ghana ehye onu JB Dankwansa no onu JB Dankwa no ye the overlord of us. But ankoba ne sa enzimani Kwame Nkrumah onyansani tikese a eri nyansa abe ebo modi a kirekirem sa tikese na eso da ye kese ewo enisuade ehunu kese no eye den ebo modi a woni nua a wo free fra wo mantem a ye friend komla bedema munyina munim eje independence. You see, I will be honest here. I'm not against any Eastern region person. I'm not against any Achim or Achim Buakwa, Achim Kotoku, Achim Bosome. I'm not against any of you guys. I have said, say, Ghana is one. We have 16 siblings. Upper East, Upper West, you name the regions. So we are one. But the fact and the truth, as I always say, must be told. What is the fact here? The fact of the matter is when Nkrumah was gaining the independence, he got the Voltarians to support him and the people from Greater Accra. Let me be honest with you here, and let me be as frank and straightforward here. You see, when Nkrumah was in UK, he had read about the tribes in Ghana. He had studied the tribes in Ghana. So he knew the people who had surrounded himself with. He knew the people from the north. He knew those from the eastern region, from the Volta region, from Greater Accra, from Ashanti. He knew those people that were loyal to the state and the Republic of Ghana. He knew those that love our country truly. And he knew those that were not lovers of our country, but pretenders to love the country called Ghana. So when Nkrumah came to Ghana, it was easy for him to work with people like the Voltarians. It was easy for him to work with people like the Northerners, because he had read about how loyal these tribes were. You understand me? And he had also read about how many of our Shantis and the Eastern region people were so proud and pompous, and they thought, say, the country belonged to them. And so who are we? If the son of Nzimes wants to fight for independence, so be it. But they are not going to support, because it is not coming from them. It is not their own fighting for the independence. So they won't support. So because it was not the Eastern region person, it was not a native of Eastern region who was fighting for the independence now, the Easterners didn't want to support. Because it was not an Ashanti who was fighting directly for the independence, the Ashantis did not want to support. But then, Nkrumah knew about the loyalty of Greater Accra, the Gans. He knew about the loyalty of the Voltarians. He knew about the loyalty of the Northerners and the Bunu Ahafos people, the Bunus. So what Nkrumah did was that he aligned himself with the Voltarians, with the Northerners, with the Bunus and other tribes. Because he knew that these were the tribes, the central region as well. He knew that these were the tribes that are loyal to the great country, Ghana. Now listen here. You see the tape that you have heard. There are documents written by Kufuor's family. There are documents that they have, which this audio makes it more dangerous. And that is the reason why, yes, Joseph, the Fantis were very, very pivotal in the struggle of independence. As a matter of fact, we got our independence because of one Fanti man named as Jacob Wosensei. And history has not favored him much. Ghanaians have not been able to honor Jacob Wosensei. If you are an academician, you should go and learn about Jacob Wosensei. It was because of Jacob Wosensei, the letters and the lawyers that he brought to United Kingdom to fight against the Aborigine. That was the letters that Nkrumah stood upon to remind the Great Britons that their time in Ghana is over. So I know about the central region. What do you say? And I know because the central region people, it was the Jacob Osenseis in the 18 eras before coming to the 19th. What do you say? The school called Kwabuche and Fantepim. The land there was given to the, for a school to be built by Jacob Wosensei. He was a son of a palm wine tapper. He was a palm wine tapper's son. What do you say? But anyway, I don't want to go into much of the history about our great nation. I know a lot of people know about the history. I know that some of the history has been distorted by these Eastern people, these Achims people who always want to make themselves as superior, and that all the other Ghanaians are what? Not superior. That is why when you come here, we share facts, we share the truth, we research, because you need to do research. and come and feed our people. I don't want to feed my fans, my followers with poison. I want to feed you people with the truth, because my program is called The Fact and the Truth. And remember, I'm also a member of the Freedom Fighters and also a convener for Fix the Country. So we stand for truth and nothing but the truth to make sure that Ghana is fixed. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me continue. So you see this audio that is in circulation. I got the audio almost about 4 days ago. No, 3 days. Was it 3 days ago? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Friday. Friday. When I got the audio. When I got the audio, I was shocked, Sugar Michiao. I was very, very shocked because what I have read that the Kufuor's family are planning, and the audio coming from a Safumaf who is very close to Kufuor. Then I was like, wow, this is what Ghanaians need to know and be more careful. Put away tribalism and put away party colors. You are an NDC, you love you vote. You are a Votarian, you love NDC. Thank you. You are an Ashanti, you love MPP. Thank you. But let's think about Ghana first and talk about this audio. What is Osafumafo trying to achieve with this division, with this tribal bigotry commentary? What is he trying to achieve? All that he seek to project and propagate is to make the Eastern region people feel superior, and that all the other regions are not superior, and that we should classify ourselves as inferior. But when we look into history, we did not see the names of the Eastern regions fighting for the independence of Ghana. The names that we had was the Voltarian names, the Enzimes, the Northerners, and the Fantis, the Kojobo Tios, the Kwame Komla Bedemes, the Mahamad's father, E.A. Mahama. We heard of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. We never heard of the names. We heard of the guns. We did not hear of the names that Osafumafo is trying to proclaim or project or make Ghanaians believe. Now you see the reason why they don't want to develop Ashanti region. Because they are saying clearly that when they were gaining independence, Ashantis were nowhere to be found. That is why when they came, they are grabbing properties to make them feel superior. Because now they are thinking that everything belongs to them. As I speak to you today, it saddens my heart to announce to you that from Volta region, Akpalawo, to Etikobo, Elibo, all the hotels that was built by Ghana's taxpayers' money and SNIT contributors, bank those hotels, Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Trust Hotel, Buzia Beach Hotel, you name the hotel, Elimina Beach, you name those hotels. All the hotels have been sold by Ekufuor's family. Now, you know the Ejapa. I will share the document on my page. Go and read about it. You will see how deliberate these people collapsed the banking sector and then classified it as what? Banking cleanup exercise. Meanwhile, there was nothing about cleaning up our banking system, but rather it was at what? Deliberate targeted to some businessmen to collapse their business so that they will not have the money to fund people like freedom fighters and Fix the Country conveners, or fund any other persons who think and want the betterment of the nation. Because they want to capture power. They were so desperate that in coming to power, all that they think about is to what? To destroy everybody's business, and then they will be in charge. So that in the end, we will go to them and beg for arms. We will go to them and beg for bread, so that they will let us know that yes, this is the Achim Ebuakwa people. This is Achim Kotoku people. This Achim Bosome people. And this is exactly what they are doing. Now, don't forget something. And this is where I always charge my people from Nzima. And thankfully, Recently, when I lambasted my own uncle Amabua, recently he has come out strong. The fight we should not give up. It's not a 9-day wonder. They want to capture and sell. Let me say, they want to sell Ghana gas, the oil that Ghana we have. Now, the lithium. My mom pronounced it lithium because English teacher, Martina, pronounced it lithium. We say yes, Wako school, Oko school. So she used to teach English. Look, they want to sell our lithium. They've sold it already to themselves. To themselves, billions of dollars to themselves. And I'm telling you today, if you want people who are billionaires, they are chimps. The Gabi Asariochi, the Akudems, they might have a lot of money. What you say? The people like a lot. The Kenofo reactors, Nana Bedi tools and co. What do you say? They have the money. So this audio that you've heard, it should give you a sleepless night about the people leading our nation today. And that all that they seek to do is to capture all our state properties and make it their own. Don't forget, Atamils warn us that all these people seek to do is to what? Capture state properties and make it their own. State property owning political party. That is the MPP for you. Clearly, they don't have any intention to develop Ashanti region. Clearly, Akufo-Addo has no respect for Asante Mine. And it's unfortunate, and I'll say this, in all humility and with all respect, that Otumfo Osei-Tutu has also added salt to injury. And that is why Akufo-Addo does not even respect Asante Mine. When Akufo-Addo goes to Asante Mine and goes and meet the king of Ashanti or the chief of Ashanti, he makes mockery. He doesn't show of any development. He doesn't go there to commission project. He goes there to make a mockery. And the chief of Ashanti also, instead of him being a chief, just like his uncles of old, or Sebonsus, they were Osei-Tutus, the Opokuwaris, he also kowtowed to the nonsense and folly of President Akufo-Addo. Now show me, since Akufo-Addo came to power, projects that he has commissioned in Ashanti region. You just name them. I'm sure you cannot even name 10. You understand me? And that is the gospel truth. Akufo-Addo is propagating an agenda to divide Ghana. And I'm being honest with you. That is the truth. And there is nothing to hide. These people leading the nation, today you heard what Paul Adomachi, recently you've heard what Paul Adomachi is saying, that Ghana needs salvation, Ghana needs to be saved, Ghana needs, he's trying to tell you, Paul Adomachi is trying to tell you that Akufo-Addo is a failure. He's confirming that Akufo-Addo is incompetent. But he cannot say that Akufo-Addo is incompetent. But he's trying to tell you that the problems Ghana is facing is bigger for Akufo-Addo to solve. And that Akufo-Addo cannot solve Ghana's problem unless we build a cathedral, a brick and mortar building for Christ, even though Christ did not come for brick and mortar. And that he said that our body is a temple. So to Christ, we don't even need temples to even be in. So he's confirming how incompetent the President Akufo-Addo is. So now he's telling us that the problems of Ghana is divine. If our problem is divine, then we should call for Osofu Chirabosum. If our problem is divine, then we should go and call a friend is saying Kum Chacha. If our problem is divine, then why are we wasting time? Why are we not going to call Kweku Bunsam? Why are we wasting time? Why are we not going to call these malams? Why Akufo-Addo? Because Akufo-Addo is not a pastor, he's not a bishop, He's not a friend, is a conform. So if the problems of Ghana is divine, then let's kick Akufo-Addo out of the Jubilee House, because he has no right to sit in Jubilee House and dictate the destiny of Ghana for us. Per Paul's own analysis. And this is what they sit down and they will cook the story and they will push Paul to come and what? Say it. And then the weaker minds, the men with weak minds, will believe it. Look, let me be honest with you here. This audio from Osafumaf, don't think they don't know what they are saying. They never came for the Ghanaian. Akufo-Addo was only desperate for power to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Today I was speaking to a very beautiful lady, and she was sharing with me that I hope for the betterment of this program, I won't mention her name, but let me use it for. So she was sharing with me that she went to church to pray for Akufo-Addo, because the prayer request by the pastor was that they should pray for somebody, and she felt the need to pray for Akufo-Addo. But to me, with all respect, she has not told me to share this, but I'm sharing it. To me, we don't need to pray for Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo is a devil. Listen to me. Akufo-Addo is a devil. You see, you remember the story of Job in the Bible. You remember the story of Job in the Bible? God sat with the devil and tempted Job. Today in Ghana, God is sitting with the devil Akufo-Addo to tempt Ghana. Somebody will ask, Doctor, why are you saying that? Why are you saying Akufo-Addo is a devil? It is only a devil that even promises to build a building for God. And when people donate money, he spends the money. So the question is that you cannot pray for the Satan himself, because Akufo-Addo himself, he's a devil. He knows it. He doesn't want, he doesn't need, when school children are suffering and payment for food for kids have not been paid for 7 months, the school feeding program, Akufo-Addo will still go and spend $14,000 an hour to rent a jet. Is he not a devil? Timie, is he not a devil? This is a man that we have contributed for him to build us a cathedral. But all the monies that he collected, he did not even pay the contractor. Because of that, the contractor has left Ghana. Is he not a devil? So don't go to church going to look for a devil. I've already shown you the address of the devil in Ghana. It's Jubilee House, close to TV3 and Onuya FM. Don't go anywhere going to look for the devil and say, Metiabon Samsu, Mewuri Makosuru, Metiabo, Obonsam, no, Jubilee House, Juloibi House, stealing us. And that is the gospel truth. This is your Sunday service. If this week you are going to suffer, you're not going to suffer because there is a caricature sitting somewhere and trying to change things and your destiny. Our caricature is in the Jubilee House. He detects the destiny of Ghana for us. When COVID came, we saw other world leaders that have pushed for drastic measures, and because of that, their countries have been saved. As a matter of fact, here in the UK, we came out of Brexit. Around that time is when COVID-19 came. Somebody may even says that UK should even feel the COVID impact more than any other country in the world, because we had come out from Brexit, from the European Union, and then we are faced with COVID-19. And yet, we had men like Sunak, our chancellor, and yet we have Prime Minister Boris Johnson. We have gurus, professionals who know And because of that, look how the pound sterling is still strong and mighty than any other currency in the world. It is the brain. It is the wisdom. Look how powerful it is. It is because of measures. God did not come from heaven. It was Boris Johnson and Sunak and the other ministers, including Ghanaians, who are part of Boris Johnson's government and cabinet. Look how they've turned the destiny of Great Britain. Look how they've managed. Look at the way Trump left America, and look the way Joe Biden is continuing the affairs of governance. Very beautiful. What about Ghana? During COVID, they gave us all the monies in the world. Akufo-Addo went to borrow every place. Very soon, Akufo-Addo will go to Tibet. I promise you, very soon, you will go to Tibet and go and borrow money from Tibet. Very soon, Akufo-Addo will go to poor countries to go and beg. I'm sure he's even thinking of going to Zimbabwe to go and borrow. I'm sure he's thinking about going to Zambia to go and borrow kwacha. Because Akufo-Addo, he is the devil. He knows no shame. That is who he is. So everybody around him, they know no shame. Look at somebody like Osafo Mafu. Books that was written not for sale, he sold it to Ghana. Look at books not for sale. He sold it to Ghana. The Sasabon Sam is the don't you see something? When you see the devil's images and pictures, don't you see that he has resemblance with Akufo-Addo and Kenoforiata and Osafo Mafu? Don't you see how their faces are ugly? Don't you see? Do you need Dr. Ren to come and tell you that these people, they are devils? That is the gospel truth. And the truth they say only sets men free. And because we don't love the truth and we don't like the truth, that is why we keep voting for people of deceit, lies. That is the gospel truth. He has chopped all the money. I'm not going to borrow. I won't borrow. He and Bawumia, a criminal. Today they seek to bring division among us. That is the gospel truth. Don't go to church and pray for Akufo-Addo. He is the devil, number one. Kenoforiata, number two. Bawumia, number three. The three devils of Ghana. Oforiata, Akufo-Addo, Bawumia. Don't pray for them. They themselves, they understand that when God is calling them, they know their position on earth to kill, to destroy, and to steal. This has been your humble servant. My name, of course, is Dr. Ren. Catch you when I see you in town. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Make our nation great and strong. Bold to defend forever and ever. Yankopon. Have a happy week.
Asemi besini kwemwa miara. Asemi miara. Asemi besini kwemwa miara. Asemi besini kwemwa miara. Obrai besini kwemwa miara. Miara. Endo miara. Asemi besini kwemwa miara. Asemi miara. Asemi besini kwemwa miara. Obrai besini kwemwa miara. Endo